What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and on today's episode we have another question from a viewer and we're gonna answer that. So this question comes from a guy named Nick. Now before we get into this video, make sure you drop a like for the YouTube algorithm so you can help boost my channel up and help support this channel, guys. I appreciate it. Now Nick, any comments on reliability concerns? So this question is based on my video from Honda Ridgeline versus the Chevy Avalanche. Which do I prefer? What do I think is better? So he wants to know if there's any reliability concerns. I've been doing a lot of research, and as much as I like the Avi, I noticed the majority of them with high mileage had rebuilt trannies, engines, diffs, etc., and a lot of rust. Not so with the Ridgeline. High mileage and still going strong with the original equipment. Also, the Ridgeline is for city folks going to IKEA or plant nurseries. None of the Ridgeline owners bought it to be a truck. Now, Nick, here we go. I'm just going to put this out there. And I definitely know I'm going to get a lot of backlash for this. So, guys, I'm sorry. First things first. You all know how I feel about American vehicles. I own a Chevy truck. Love it to death. I think it's great. But hands down, anything Japanese, like I'm saying, lasts a very long time, especially when it comes to Hondas and Toyotas. You cannot beat them. Americans can build a truck, don't get me wrong. When it comes to reliability, after a certain amount of age, these trucks are crap. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just speaking my mind, speaking my opinion, speaking my truth. I love my Chevy truck to death. My truck only had 145,000 miles, had a rebuilt tranny in it, or a brand new tranny was put into it. That was from the owner before me. I got it, rebuilt the motor. That's because I chose to, and there was a ton of sludge in that motor, so I chose to rebuild it. It's running great. Over time, a lot of these American vehicles get issues, tons and tons of issues. They don't make them like they did before. Back in the days, America had good vehicles. They were strong, they were very well built, but over time they started lacking on its quality. Everything's been going to China, everything's been being built cheaper. So American vehicles, in my opinion, don't last. You want something that'll last, get something Japanese. It'll go a long way. Now for the Honda Ridgeline, you're right, it wasn't built to really be a truck or be used to be a truck. It's on the Odyssey platform. To me, it's still a minivan, but it's like a truck. I had a friend who owned a Honda Ridgeline. When I needed stuff to be towed, he would tow it. It really didn't give us a problem. He just didn't like it for certain reasons. For me, I love my Avalanche only because mostly the midgate folds down. I can do a lot with it. So far, I haven't had any issues since I've rebuilt the engine and transmission in it. You just keep up with that, it'll go. As for the rust concern, every vehicle rusts depending on what part of the world you're in. When these American vehicles come down, they're really not that great on the undercoating. So with all the salt and the rust, all the salt and the snow and whatever in the up north, everything rusts. If you're closer to the ocean, everything rusts. A lot of these Japanese cars that are coming from overseas, they are equipped with undercoating because they have to travel over the seas to come to the States, and that's why they don't rust as much. But over a time of neglect, they do rust. They do have issues as well like that. As for reliabilities with the Hondas and stuff, I've seen a lot of Honda engines, especially transmissions, go nowadays because a lot of them are being built cheaper as well. Not as much as the American vehicles, but they do have their issues as well. Anything that goes up in mileage, it's just like you and I. When we're born, our body's great. Our body's good unless you're born with a defect or something. But if you're born healthy, your body's good. At the age of 18, you're the best you could be. 20, you're still good. 27, you're still good. Once you hit your 30s, that's when you start to decline. Just like the vehicles. Once they hit a certain age, certain mileage, they start to decline. A little bit of loss of power. You're starting to get some issues. The body is going to be weak, start to rust. If you don't maintain it well, just like you, if you don't go to the gym and maintain your body and have a proper balanced diet, proper sleep, you're not going to function as you should. Just like these vehicles, if they're not properly washed to to wash out all the rust that's underneath. I'm sorry, not rust, to wash out all the salt or whatever it is, depending on if you're up north. If it's not properly maintained, and the oil changes and the maintenance, you know, things like that, it's gonna decline on you. So it doesn't matter what vehicle you get, it's gonna decline. What you need to ask yourself is, what purpose do you need this vehicle for? Do you need a truck, or do you need something that's just gonna last you forever? If you need something that's gonna last you forever with the functionability of a truck, is that even a word? With the functionability of a truck, if that's a word, don't quote me on that. Trying not to sound dumb, but if that's what you're looking for, get the Honda. It'll last you for a long time. If you're looking for a truck, you know, that's like a legit truck that's gonna pull some stuff, get the Chevy. It'll do what it's got to do. Now, if you're looking for a heavy-duty, hardcore truck, you got to go with a diesel, son. I ain't going to play with you. Go with a diesel. Save yourself the headache. It'll go great. If you're not looking for diesel and you want to get with the gas, go with the 8.1 2500 series Avalanche. Those are great as well. I'm actually looking for one. But yeah, Nick, so hopefully this answered your question, and I appreciate you leaving the comment. Any of you guys who've been watching this video, now I know I'm definitely getting backlash for this, please leave it in the comment section below. It's cool. Throw your opinion in there. I love when you guys throw your opinion at me. It's awesome. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed to this channel. I appreciate y'all. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.